Right, man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
All right, looking for a job recruiter, somebody can help you find a job. National Job Recruiter, King Kwame Services. They got you, all right? For $100, you can get a cover letter, resume, reference page, job application, scheduling of interviews. Anyone 16 and up, and they're going to get you a job for sure, okay? So they work one-on-one with you to make sure you find employment, whether you're new to the job market or you're changing careers. You can find them at kingkwameservices@gmail.com, King Kwame Services on Instagram, kingkwameservices.com, or 917-960-9806. So looking for a job, hit them up. Information description. All right, the WBC released a video, and I can see if I can pull it up so you guys can hear it. And I'm going to tell you the intel that I got, and obviously it changes, okay? It changes, but let's get to it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and maybe a hip hop 101 tonight. That might be the case, but I think this is it. No, this is not the WBC boxing channel. WBC. Hold on. If I can find it, I don't know, man. I can't find it. I found this. The World Boxing Council, so they got it spelled out. They got 1,000 videos. Never knew they had this going on. So let's click on it. Let's listen to it.
After careful consideration and countless communications with all parties involved, the WBC confirmed a course of action for the lightweight division. Ryan Garcia won the WBC interim title and mandatory position. Javier Fortuna had signed a contract to face Linares, but COVID prevented this fight from happening, and Fortuna earned a mandatory position. The WBC is hereby ordering Ryan Garcia against Javier Fortuna for the WBC interim lightweight championship and mandatory position in the division. The free negotiation period has begun, and if no agreement is reached, a purse bid will take place on Friday, April 16th.
There you go. So, I said World Boxing Council YouTube channel. Check it out. And you know, it is what it is at this point, man. And I think it's a good fight. It's a fight that, like I said, I would want to fight Javier Fortuna if I didn't have to fight him to keep my title, to get a title. But Javier Fortuna is a guy that Luke Campbell didn't want to fight. It's a guy that wasn't Linares' fault, that Devin Haney didn't want to fight. Obviously, intel is saying Ryan Garcia don't want to fight him. If you're going to fight a Javier Fortuna, why not, go straight to fight Teofimo Lopez? At least if I get beat, I get beat for, what, 4 world titles in the ring belt. Who really want to go through that? And that's just the God honest truth about that. So Fortuna's a tough fight, and you would think Devin Haney, who fought a guy like Santiago, will go right into a Javier Fortuna fight because we got that experience. And a guy that's probably gonna be good versus Javier Fortuna is a guy as far as Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, who got that length and who can keep that distance and can walk him into shots. They both got a chance, but Javier Fortuna is high risk, low reward. You beat Javier Fortuna, how many people gonna say, "Oh, you beat Javier"? It ain't like if you beat Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell is a good fighter with heavy hands. It's not like he been knocked out before. Luke Campbell, had he been knocked out before he fought? No, he had been knocked out before he fought Ryan Garcia. You fight Fortuna, he been knocked out before. And that's just the 4-1-1. Honestly, man, and you just look at the situation, and that's tough. That's a tough fight, but then again, Colbert went through that type of fight with Jezreel Corrales. I'm gonna look something up. He went through that. Colbert ain't ducking no smoke from what we know. Colbert, he went through Corrales is just as hard as a fight as Fortuna. He struggled, but guess what? He gonna come out a better fighter after fighting Corrales. Haney gonna come out a better fighter. Ryan Garcia gonna come out a better fighter if they able to get over that hump. But let's get to the intel. I sent the video to my boy and to my plug. Let me talk about the plug. He said more like Garcia petitioned into the WBC to remove him as Devin Haney's mandatory. That's the word. So you hear it. Garcia's petitioning to WBC to remove him as mandatory. So they made him the. Let me get the petition. They made him made him the eliminator again. The winner have to fight the winner of Linares and Haney. So the winner of Fortuna and Ryan Garcia, which that fight don't sound like it's happening. Let's see if he ain't right. Oh, it ain't working. I mean, in a way, it's cool. Haney was gonna have to fight Fortuna anyway, but I heard Golden Boy wants to make Teofimo Lopez versus Ryan Garcia. I heard Ryan petition was a tune-up fight, but I guess they denied the petition. Samson Boxing must have complained. Speculation, because Fortuna was Haney's mandatory. Between you, okay, can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. Okay. Alright. Can't talk about the stuff that's supposed to be between I and my guy. Okay, I wasn't trying to read fast and rush. But it is what it is, man, moving forward. See if you're gonna lose or you wanna lose to or you're going to take a risk to lose. You want to lose versus Devin Haney, who ain't even fought a Luke Campbell type of guy. You want to lose to, who else is Fortuna? Not here on the screen. That dog here. That's my hair right here. It's all here. But do you want to lose to Teofimo Lopez for all 4 belts and cash out and be a big fight? Especially with Teofimo Lopez, you could put to sleep a little faster than the rest. In a way, I think getting outboxed is more devastating than getting knocked out depending on who the person is. Because Floyd would outbox people to the T and they would never be the same fighter. But, and I heard, let me pull this up. And I appreciate everybody that give me intel and, other guys. I'm not going to say, government now. A lot of guys would prefer to remain anonymous. And that's how we going to keep it, excuse me. But the only reason I knew about this, he really don't care. Garcia on Instagram sent it to me. So shout out to Garcia. I appreciate that, bro. I wouldn't have known about it. I wouldn't even ask about it if he didn't send me the video. So I ain't gonna put his whole name out there. But okay, this is what and I want to say this. It said my man said it was a myth that Mildred Taylor did nothing after Chavez. He won a 147-pound title after that. Most people didn't know that. I didn't know that. People were mad at Richard Steele because he waved Mel off with 2 seconds left in the 12th round. Mel had probably won 9 or 10, 12 rounds. That's true. That's obvious. The male dared to be great again and challenged Terry Norris for a 154-pound title after winning his 47-pound title. Mel was the A size, so it was at a catch weight of 150. And I'm going to go ahead and say he probably lost that fight. Sampson on Boxing Voice exposing Bill Haney again. Said nobody in the industry behind the scenes like Bill, and pretty much insinuated that Bill might get whiteballed in this situation. Said that he wants to be the bigger, he's saying that he wants to be the bigger star than Devin Haney. Said he has a fake promoter's license too. So that was Samson Boxing talking about Devin Haney. And at the end of the day, Devin Haney didn't want to fight Javier Fortuna. Remember that. So we're gonna keep it all the way humble. Let me see. And that is what it is at that point. But let's get my synopsis on it. Who gives a fuck? Who cares if Ryan fight Fortuna? Who cares if Fortuna fight Devin Haney? They need to fight because Devin Haney ain't fighting nobody. He need that Fortuna fight, even though we won't give him all the credibility. That's a good fight. Linares used some credibility, but I felt that Fortuna was gonna beat Luke Campbell, and I said that, and I keep saying that. But it is what it is. These dudes too young to be doing this. When a young fighter's mindset should be like Shakur Stevenson, just wanting what they shouldn't have. But in this situation, we got Haney, Teofimo Lopez, and Fortuna. Am I missing anybody? That's young in the same division, and somebody got undisputed, so he should be the target And, you know, he's probably going to take a tune on Ryan Garcia. I can care less. Because Devin Haney can't complain because you don't want to fight Fortuna. Ryan Garcia can't complain. He don't want to fight Fortuna. Ryan Garcia, if he target Teofimo Lopez, it is what it is. Teofimo Lopez's best bet is to stay at 147 pounds. It's a fact. There's too many lions, tigers, bears on mine at 140 pounds, and just let them do what they do, you know. But I mean, I ain't got too much to say. It's an epidemic all over boxing that dudes don't want to fight dudes. Want enough money ain't gonna make me a star. But Ryan Garcia, the only dude that we talking about who ain't never touched a world title. You know. So I mean, how can he even complain? How can he even have something to say if you never touched a world title? Devin Haney, how you like, he got a title. Fortuna won the title at another weight class. Teofimo Lopez won every title you can have at the, every major title you can have, plus lineal ring belt title. You know, if you didn't know, watch Rocky. That was the belt that it was featuring, was the Ring Magazine belt, and it had a lot of integrity before Golden Boy, which was a conflict of interest because they had a promotional company, bought the belt in the magazine, excuse me. But, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, and, I mean, it's just at the point where I can care less because there's, you know, I don't care if Devin and Ryan fight. It's really, really premature. I don't care if Ryan and Tio and Devin and Tio fight. Other than him being undisputed, it's premature. We're worried about Spence, Crawford, Jamil, Castanos, Jamar, Canelo, Jamal, Andrade Canelo. Jesus Christ. Who else? Better BF, Beevil, Fury, AJ, the New York Magic Mike, Chocolito, Reva Stein. He didn't want that work yet. Reva Stein, Estrada. Was it 3? You know, Gary Russell and, you know, whoever it is, and, you know, Leo Santa Cruz, Oscar Valdez, Shakur Stevenson, Valdez, Lomachenko, if that's the route they go. We getting Taylor Ramirez. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is at that point. I like a lot of these fighters that's doing their thing, man. So, I mean, and Blood said something interesting on his channel, Blood Boxing. He said Mr. Boxing today is the only dude that never disrespected a fighter. If you doing something, I'm gonna tell you. If we at work, you doing something like, I'm gonna tell you. Especially if you're doing it for a while. That's true. Mr. Boxing today is the best of us on YouTube. But I'm going to call you out. You know, if you see me beat my ass, so be it. Hey. See you in the Lord. See you in court, ho. Say no. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All our social media subscription. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Facebook group link in the description. All links in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well, too. Appreciate the love support. One time for the one time. Go Philly Sports TV. Peace.